Yo, what's cracking everyone? Ericship, Triple One here, and we are back on Forza Horizon 4. Yes, I did take a little break over the Christmas and New Year holiday, and I hope you all had a good couple of weeks as well, spending it with your loved ones. Anyways, today we are back with more interesting bugs and glitches that you, the subscribers, have sent in. Yes, since I have been away, many of you have sent a lot of interesting things in Forza Horizon 4 that must be shown. Remember, for a chance to be featured in a future episode, make sure to subscribe and comment down a bug, Easter egg, glitch, or even secrets you have encountered in the comment section below, or by messaging them to me through Instagram, Twitter, or even Xbox. All of the links will be down in the description below. So without further ado, let's take a look at 8 bugs and glitches that you, the subscribers, have found in Forza Horizon 4. Starting off with number 1, downsizing rims. For a long time now, many players of the Horizon series have asked for the option to reduce the size of rims that are smaller than its default size. The reason for this is smaller rim sizes can potentially improve acceleration and handling due to the overall weight of the wheel being lighter, which of course can result in faster lap times or a higher top speed. Now in Forza Horizon 4, whenever you choose a car and upgrade your front or rear rim sizes, the only option that's available is to increase the size of your rims, which can of course make your car look nicer, but performance wise, if it's already big enough from factory, those options are essentially rendered useless. There is, however, one car that we have found at the moment that has a downsizing option, and that is this, the Lamborghini Urus. As you can see, 3 out of the 4 rim sizes available to choose from are actually smaller than its original size, which the decrease in rim sizes actually increase the rating of the car while also shedding some weight. I don't know why Playground Games decided to go with this particular car with the rim options, but I wish this was available for all street cars, as that would make things a lot more interesting. Number 2, bright screen. I have no idea what is going on here. Can anybody please explain? I know what some of you may be thinking, oh, the clip's probably edited, but I guarantee you it isn't, as this was sent through by using the Xbox record option. And not only that, you can even see some parts of the heads-up display, like the speed dial on the bottom right, the map on the bottom left, and also the skill points, all showing what would be normal colors if the rest of the world was rendered normally. Honestly, I have no idea how this subscriber is still navigating through this artificial snow, but if I had to guess what the bug was, it's either a hardware graphical glitch or in-game related, where you might have went through a speed zone and that split-second flash has stayed there even when you are in a race. What do you guys think? But a huge shout out to Fast Fidget 32 from Xbox for sharing this with all of us. Thank you. Number 3, more bans. So recently, Forza and Microsoft would announce that they have updated its enforcement guidelines to have zero tolerance on anyone who uses flags or symbols which represents notorious iconography. The newest addition on the ban list would include General Lee's orange 1969 Dodge Charger from the Dukes of Hazzard movie, which of course has been one of the favorites in recreating the paint job within the Forza community. But during sensitive times like this, I can see why after over a decade long, Microsoft and Forza as a corporation have banned the use of that particular flag along with many others. So guys and girls, don't say that we didn't warn you, but anyone who is caught either creating or using these paint jobs will result in an immediate ban. Whether it's for a week, a month, or even 30 years, that's up for Playground Games to decide. But if you have any cars with these notorious symbolisms in your garage, it's best to change it now before it's too late. Number 4, 2000 GT secret compartment. One thing I love about Forza Vista mode is that Playground Games will usually try to include as much detail as possible. That means any secret additions to the car, like brake ducts as we can see here with this Ferrari F12, can be observed to see how they actually work. That of course is just one example, but another example comes by the recently added Toyota 2000 GT. As you can see, if we go towards the front fenders of the car, there's an additional option to see what these compartments are, and on the left hand side we can see that it is the air filter that sits inside, and the right hand side is where the battery is allocated. Pretty cool, as really they didn't really need to model any of these extra bits, as unlike the F12 you don't see it while driving at all. But a huge shout out to Rombard Lombardi from Twitter for sharing this with all of us. Thank you. Number 5. Under Lego. Here is a very intriguing glitch that I haven't seen before and will be awesome to use if you are playing hide and seek against your friends. But it does require some skill to actually go underground. As you can see in this clip, you must drift your car 90 degrees right between these two Lego containers so your car can get squished and eventually fall through the top layer of the map, going underground. If you have done the glitch correctly, you can then drive around the airfield through a very unique point of view. Some areas will allow you to go so deep that you won't even be seen at all from any drivers on the map, but for most, your roof will significantly show. And the best part about this glitch is that this isn't a one-off fluke. It can be replicated, as a second clip was sent through just for proof. A huge shout out to Lazy Days 420 from Twitter for sharing this with all of us. Thank you. Number 6. Winter to Spring Flash. This bug has always fascinated me, as visually it's quite impressive and it actually reminds me a lot of The Crew 2. I say that because in The Crew 2, you can be driving around the city with full snowy weather, and then a few seconds later everything would melt and it would be sunny again. But it's done so seamlessly that you don't even notice it until a minute later, saying to yourself, hang on, did the weather just change? Now, of course, in Horizon 4, winter is the outcast when it comes to the seasons, where the map is actually different with all the snow being covered. But this split second of spring flashing in just shows what the game engine is capable of achieving. If Playground Games could tap into this bug and actually find a way to use it as a proper feature, then there's no need for the weekly seasons. All weather can truly be dynamic. I mean, looking at this clip, it just shows how seamless it can actually change. Is this something you want to see in Horizon 5? A huge shout out to I Envy Buttons from Xbox for sharing this with all of us. Thank you. Number 7. The Zenvo TSR-S. Okay, I'm sure by now many of us have gotten the Zenvo, but if you're still struggling, here's quickly how you can obtain it. However, I'm including this car in this video because in Forza Vista mode, you can't start up the car at all, nor truly explode the car or play with the dynamic spoiler, which is a bit of a shame. At least with the old Zenvo, you can see what's inside the front boot or the engine bay. So I'm just a little disappointed, as I would have loved to see more of this TSR-S, as it's one of the few places where I can take a virtual tour of this hypercar. And lastly, number 8, 939 cars. Okay, so for those who watched the Forza livestream, would have caught the total amount of cars that are, well, at least in the developer's build of Horizon 4. You see, in these live streams, Playground Games are showing essentially a debugged version of the game, which gives them much more freedom to manipulate the game, unlike the retail version. And one thing we all noticed, and I'm not sure if Playground Games forgot to hide this, but you can see that in their build, there is a total of 939 cars. My goodness, if that's the case, we have at least 200 cars left before Horizon 5 releases, and I'm curious to know what cars are in their build, and I know many of them would only be exclusive to the developer's build and will never appear in the retail version, purely for their fun and satisfaction, but also for licensing reasons as well. But I'm curious to speculate what else is in that build. So there we have it, guys. 8 new hidden secrets, Easter eggs and glitches from you, the subscribers, in Forza Horizon 4. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to smash the thumbs up button. That would really help me out. And also, if you guys would like to see more Forza Horizon 4 content right here on this channel, make sure to click the subscribe button with notifications turned on. That way you won't ever miss out on another video that goes live. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.